Well, Hastings Family Service has been serving people here in the Hastings community and the surrounding rural communities since the year 1970.
When we started in 1970, it was just kind of like, well, maybe this is going to last a year or two or something like that.
The United Way of Hastings gave Hastings Family Service their first grant.
That allowed Hastings Family Service to really focus on meeting those basic needs for people that needed help in our community.
We never imagined that it was going to grow to what it is today.
There's many things it does besides being an emergency food and clothing center for people.
When someone comes here, they have an opportunity to sit down face-to-face with one of our workers.
It's a tremendous staff that really cares about what they're doing.
We always see the person first before the problem.
The volunteers are trained well, they understand the mission, they understand the objectives of the organization.
Our mission at Hastings Family Service is the people of Hastings reaching out as family in support and service to one another.
We don't know when the economy is going to fall out from under us. We don't know when unemployment or a medical emergency might hit. That could happen to any one of us at any time.
We're here for them, and someday maybe they can be there for somebody else.
Hastings Family Service has really grown over the years. It's got a good reputation, a lot of community interest.
It's people in this community coming together and people in the community acting as family.
Getting to this point of 40 years of helping the community of Hastings is just awesome.
Our largest program is the food shelf.
What does a typical family look like when they come down to Hastings Family Service?
Last year we served over 3,100 different individuals.
It is people that you sit next to in school. It is the cashier at a local store. It could be your own aunts and uncles. And as we all know, sometimes that faces us. We're really making an attempt to offer more nutritious and healthy foods. You're talking about 15,000 pounds of food that go out each and every month. So whatever you feed your family, that is the items that we need. We're also able to partner with Second Harvest Food Bank, which we purchase food for 12 cents a pound. So therefore, a $10 donation translates into 120 pounds of food. So that is a tremendous way to stretch your donated dollars. Open up your cupboard and see what's in there, and those are exactly the items that we need down at Hastings Family Service.
If you have a need for food, there are so many other needs.
People can come through the door here, they meet with an emergency service worker, and we'll sit down and visit with them.
For the first time in many families' lives, they actually look at their budget on a piece of paper, and it's the first time that they've really seen that this is my income and here's all my expenses.
We can have those difficult conversations of where money's being spent and offer different budgeting advice that may help them in their overall financial picture. If they are eligible for food support, say, at the county, we have applications here.
We give vouchers for families or individuals who need help with things like diapers, formula, or gasoline for their car.
We're also able to help with utility applications, anything that a family would need, that you need somebody to sit down and walk alongside you in doing this.
It really is an eye-opening experience and a good experience for many families.
We have the luxury of doing that, again, because of the support of this community.
We really are helping families get on their feet that much quicker and not just continually providing them with food and never looking at the root cause.
Clothes Closet offers a range of opportunity for people who are in need to come in and utilize our emergency clothing and household voucher system.
4 times a year, basically, a family can come in and get a whole new wardrobe.
And there's no requirements other than that they prove that they live in our service area, which is Hastings.
People not only coming in to shop, but to just get words of encouragement and just a friendly face, and as well as provide for some of their needs.
The Clothes Closet is open to the public, and so anybody can shop there.
Children's, infants, men and women's clothing.
Bedding and coffee pots and toasters.
The money that's made in the store helps to support our programs in Hastings Family Service.
It's a great way for families to stretch their budget.
We accept all clothing. We take household items such as pots and pans and dishware and books and games and videotapes and CDs, a wide spectrum of items.
It's a great place to shop, so we encourage folks to stop by. Meals on Wheels is our program that's located at Regina Hospital.
I rode along with my grandparents when I was about 4 years old. We used to go and do Meals on Wheels once a week.
You arrive at Regina.
We deliver meals to about 60 people every single day using volunteers.
And it's something I always look forward to, just to seeing the same people again every week.
You get 2 coolers of food. One is for hot and one is for cold.
My girlfriend and I, we drive, and we just wanted to give something back to the community, and we figured this would be a good way to do it.
And then we drive to the route that they have specified, and we bring each one into the family or the person and make sure everything's there for them and greet them and just hopefully brighten their day a little bit.
We get to know the people by name, and they get to know us as well, and we look forward to every week getting to see the same people and check in how they're doing and that sort of thing.
When someone signs up for Meals on Wheels, they also can use the dietitian services at the hospital, so if they have any dietary needs, we can cater to that as well.
It was something I could do with my children. They would go visit the people as well, which was really fun to do together.
So it really is a great program.
Just Friends is transportation, friendly visiting, and miscellaneous services for folks in the community.
We use volunteers to provide transportation.
Because in Hastings, there is no metro transportation.
Last year, 184 different people used this service.
A lot of the appointments I would not be able to get to.
The Hastings community supports Just Friends as well as the other Hastings Family Service programs real well. That's why we can provide the rides for free. Most of the rides are Burnsville, Woodbury, St. Paul, Minneapolis.
We give many people a ride to the county so they can apply for county assistance or food stamps or things like that.
I'd say 80% of the rides are out of town.
I cannot recall any time during that 6 years that I was turned down or denied a ride.
They call up Hastings Family Service, say they want to have a friendly visitor, or if you're a son and daughter or a healthcare provider and want somebody visited, or they call up and need transportation.
I really appreciate what you've done for myself and others.
I don't know how I would get back and forth. It'd be tough.
I just think it's fabulous, the service that you provide.
Our Holiday Assistance Program is another great example of how this community comes together to help serve their neighbor or people who might need help around the holidays.
We're given a list of needs and wants that the family is asking for.
You get to go shop for them, things on their list, and you wrap them all up.
We want to get things that are definitely needs, like snow boots. I remember this year were on the list, and snow pants, but we want to get those fun items that kids would enjoy too, because I remember as a kid, snow boots weren't the most exciting thing to open.
A couple days before Christmas, you take them down to Hastings Family Service and they deliver them to the family.
On average, we typically serve around 1,100 individuals, and we provide them with gifts and groceries.
Each year we've been able to add more people that are helping our family adopt more families. So some years we're even able to adopt more than one family.
In a typical year, as many as 200 of the maybe 400 families are adopted out by individual donors who take on the full responsibility of providing those gifts.
We walk away with the experience of giving and the model of giving for our children.
So it's just a great community effort with hundreds and hundreds of people helping make sure that everyone has a good Christmas.
What would Hastings be like today if it weren't for Hastings Family Service?
We're more than just a few bags of food.
We see the person before the problem.
It is a wonderful place to work for, and it's a wonderful atmosphere to be involved in.
In this little way, I can give back to the community of Hastings.
I know we couldn't accomplish it all if it wasn't for all the support from our volunteers, who right now we have 300 volunteers.
The staff is totally committed to the dignity of the clients we serve.
We give, but we also get a lot.
Far more than we give.
Yeah. People that come in the door and are needing services now next year we may be the ones coming and giving back.
It's an amazing thing to witness.
The people of Hastings have been very supportive.
When I get to the age or the disability standpoint in my life where I need services like this to keep me more independent, I hope I live in a community similar to Hastings.
The community of Hastings is very collaborative.
In good times and bad, this community has been so supportive.
It feels good to keep giving because you know that it's going to somebody who needs it.
This community is just full of love.
We're able to offer help and hope for anyone who needs us, and for that we're tremendously grateful.
If you're a family in need, don't be afraid to come down.
It's part of your community. You are part of the community, and maybe you're just at a different point in the cycle right now, but you will recover.
The work we do at Hastings Family Service is really a reflection on this community.
It's going to be around for a long, long time.